Types of incidents. There's a lot of moving parts to it. A lot of things we're still gathering. So we'll take a few questions afterwards, and we'll start with the chief, who will give some brief details about what happened today.
Good morning. I'm Chief Mike Sack. This morning, about 9:10 a.m., we received a call for an active shooter at the school here at Kings Highway and Arsenal. Officers arrived within a couple minutes of the call going out, and they immediately made entry into the school. As kids were fleeing out of the building, they talked to some of the kids and told them that there was a shooter armed with a long gun. The officers began to clear the building looking for the shooter. Upon hearing gunfire, they ran to that gunfire, located the shooter, and engaged that shooter in exchange of gunfire. The suspect was struck and transported from this location, and that suspect has since been pronounced deceased. At this time, no officers are injured. We had 8 individuals from the school who were transported to local hospitals. One adult female has been pronounced at a local hospital. I believe that was from gunfire. We have one teenage female remaining here at the scene. She's also been pronounced as a result of wounds she received from gunfire. The others who were injured suffered a variety of injuries, from shrapnel injuries to gunshots. They're currently being treated. As their condition changes, we hope for the better. We'll provide that information to you as the day goes on. The building has been searched, initially by responding officers, then by our SWAT team. The bomb dog did go through the building after that. The Force Investigation Unit will be conducting the investigation here. They now control the building. They're going to be conducting their search and doing interviews. All the kids, when they left the school, were directed to 2 particular locations. They've since been transported to Gateway School. Parents may respond to Gateway School to be reunited with their children. We do need to get the information of the kids who are in the building so we can talk to them. That may not happen today. We need to get their information, understand, but they may not be interviewed today, understanding that they just went through a traumatic incident. But we do need to identify who was in the building and where they were at. It's very important. The officers did an amazing job. I was talking to a captain who was one of the first people into the school building. He spoke about how the officers arrived quickly, made entry with no hesitation, went directly to the sound of gunfire, which is the expectation not only of the department but of the community as well, to protect our kids and our teachers in these schools that should be considered safe. This is a heartbreaking day for all of us. It's going to be tough. While on paper we might have 9 victims, 8 were transported and 1 remained, we have hundreds of others. Everyone who survived here is going to take home trauma. Even the officers who responded here, and the firefighters, the paramedics who worked on people here, are going to experience some degree of trauma. It's terrible to think about. Here is a safe place where kids go to learn, to grow, to develop, and something like this happens. It's just heartbreaking. But that we're aware of, there's no additional threats, so the community is safe here. Officers are patrolling the area. We have located what we believe to be as a suspect's vehicle. We'll be going through that soon after the bomb dog or the bomb squad checks it out. But again, we believe that we have the 1 suspect recovered, and that no one else is at immediate risk at this time. And officers are currently working and processing the scene, are going to work to prepare their report for this incident.
Chief, what can you tell us about the suspect? His age, his connection to the school?
Sure. The suspect appears to be about 20 years of age. We haven't positively identified him yet, and that will then lead to any relationship to a person or the school itself.